me in this main monitor here so I don't feed back over it. Because I'll stand over the thing, perched.
Try it now.
I'm standing over it. I'm perched like an eagle ready to soar. Soar, eagle, soar. I've been at Starwood for like 3 hours and I'm already like tripping out about like soaring. A third less guitar volume out of each guitar. Guitars, turn down your guitar amps.
I will put them up out here, but I can't get your voice up over the amps.
Do. Check them. That sounds good to me.
Pretty heavy stage line. Give me another song.
Should we sound check the same thing again?
Sure.
Whatever you want.
Sure. Sound check again. That sounds cool. Everybody happy with that? How's that sound out there, Regis? All right, guys, you happy with it? I'm good with it. Good. So, ladies and gentlemen of Starwood, we have been here now hanging out with you for a little while. You may or may not have gotten the memo, but we're DeadIron. We're a hard rock, heavy metal band. And we have been brought here for one purpose. And that purpose is to make sure that you guys have a dynamic and amazing experience at Starwood. Because what is Starwood? But an awesome chance to hang out with your friends, to get high, to enjoy company, listen to some cool, chilled out music. And today, something very special, to listen to some pretty cool heavy metal, and hopefully you'll enjoy it, and we'll enjoy playing it for you. You guys ready? That'll work for me. So and the days of summer's gone, but the moon has got to carry on. Good times never seem to die. I can't walk up and from the road. He said his name was Ed. He was on the path to the truth. A true blue walk with a checkered path. And then I pressed the button, couldn't do that. He was on the street, wasting his life away. Trying to win, he falls down the stairs. While I'm very lucky till he's there. He never listened to it, anyone would say. Wouldn't have it when he goes away. With me years I've seen to die. I can feel feeling deep inside. Like knowing you can't ever come home. Now what got me is what I don't know. I remember when I got the car, reading, writing on the wall, hoping that this was just a hope. We're playing Russian roulette. We're high as the sky till you lose the bet. The shame for only one round. A dangerous they believe that you would witness to. What did you just want us on pain to be through? Did you ever believe that we would still miss you? Well, we do. Well, we should do. Like the way we'll gather around, the music playing up so loud. The song all was amazing grace. Someone cried a verse to die. Want your grief to take me down. Why do you want it that way? Now you're gone long and bad luck, and I still find myself asking why. We've been years now since you died. Oh, I can feel it deep inside. here. And all those times that you were with me here. Fly away, fly away. Thank you.
Yeah!
That sound all right for you guys? We'll give you a little bit more. I thought so, Starwood. This is about the hard times that we each have to go through to get here. And right now, this is for my buddy Skip. He's been through some stuff, so I'm going to dedicate this to him. And this is all the old wizards out there here at Starwood, of which there are a number of you, because we love you and we appreciate you being here for us to teach us magic. This is on the line. guys. Awesome. I'm glad you're having a good time so far. So, kids who are up here in the front, I'm going to teach you something. It's called a circle pit. Here's what you do. You run around in a circle this way. It's got to go this way, though. See, follow my finger, right? This direction. Kind of like a clock. You run around a circle. But you got to follow each other, like a big circle. Run around a big circle, just like that. Keep going. You got to go faster, though. You got to run faster. You can never get tired. You got to do this forever. And this is called the circle pit. Now, anyone who stands in the middle of the circle pit, you got to just like throw your arms around you got to run your arms now like you're a crazy Indian from outer space. Like kick your knees up and kick your arms up and stuff. That is perfect. That is perfect. You should do that this whole show, and I'll love you for it. It's totally awesome. And if anyone's like a spinner or a fire dance or something, you want to come up and perform and have a great time, please, our stage is your stage. Maybe on the stage if you want to, just don't kill my guitarist. We're on the field, it'd be great. You want to hear some more heavy metal? Then we got some for you. This is a song called The Lady Red. You will be left on your own. You will next song is... So you avoid it and you run from it and you spend your life running from a darkness inside of yourself. A single light, you might find your way. And that long way home, those bad life decisions that sometimes we've made, is not the way home. This is the long way home. See, people used to ask me, they're like, man, heavy metal, punk rock, that's like really angry music, isn't it? And I said, well, kind of. But it's a way to deal with some of these feelings inside of ourselves, with things in life that happen. And sometimes, you know what, it's a great way to just let it out and be like, man, shit, I can celebrate being alive right now. And right now, with all of you, Starwood, I can celebrate that I am alive with you. And we have one heart, and we have one dream and one magic thing that brought us together tonight to celebrate and enjoy being here in each other's company, in each other's presence, be in love and in life. So here's a song about celebrating life. Underneath skies of gray, when we find light in the darkest of places. Okay, who remembers which way the circle pit goes? It goes that way, right? Okay, this is a circle pit song. I expect a lot out of you. I might join you. Is that okay? You guys don't mind? All right. This is a song about finding friendship in a cold, hard world and family where perhaps you may have had none. About joyous celebration and a little bit about punk rock and roll. Shall we shout? This is the revelation. Okay, come on, guys. I'll go with you. You gotta go this way. Now you gotta do the Indian part. Somehow, all the This next song's on standing on your own 2 feet. You have to do alone, with no one to support you. When you don't have your community, and you don't necessarily have your friends, especially if your friends are in the wrong, and you have to stand up to them. It's a very hard thing to do what you know in your heart and your soul is right. Of course, you have to judge that for yourself. In many ways, it's like a witching hour, where you look into your own soul, and you have to decide if you are strong enough to follow what you know to be right, and to believe in yourself when no one will stand with you. Because we are all one. And alone, strong, and hot. Like a candle in the dark. No darkness can ever take away the light. You claim to be a bad father, that's not who you are. You're not true. The bad news is why we're not to pass me down the deep. Say who won the fight the day. Don't try to let me down. You're built to in my time. Stand alone. Take back my home. Set you down. Where are you now?
Thank you, guys.
With DeadIron from Cleveland, Ohio, up by the tiki torches, up by our van is a man named Ajax. He has a t-shirt that says DeadIron Crew. He has stuff for you if you'd like CDs or t-shirts or anything to help us get our gas back home. And in a lot of ways, we're a product of Starwood and many, many years of the Chameleon Clubs and Ace. So we'd like to thank you all so much for having us. Are you guys having a good time so far? I guess we're the entertainment for the night. Do you want a couple more songs? Okay. We can play you a couple more songs. How about a song with some guitar solos? We can do that for you. Hey, Tyler, you're a guitarist, right? You're a pretty badass guitarist. Why don't you play them a badass guitar solo on the next song? Okay. We're gonna do the unthinkable. We're gonna open a song with a guitar solo. Let's play him Captivity. Let's let him show what he can do. So we got just a little bit more for you, and then we'll let you get back to your awesome festival, and we're gonna come to the festival. But I have one request of you. I'd like you to hang out with us. So we can kick it and party with you guys at Starwood. We only get to be here tonight and a little bit tomorrow morning, so we like to have a good time. You're gonna have to show us around. This next song is about going off on great adventures into the unknown. Because if you go into great adventures, you have amazing things happen. You develop honor, you create renown, but it doesn't happen unless you leave your front door, and that can be a scary proposition, going off into the world. And there's a gentleman here who I've seen at like every festival I've ever gone to. He's one of the fire spinners over here. We call him Decimus. He's a nice kid. Maybe you know him. So I'm going to dedicate it to this guy and the guys with the spinning balls. It's really cool stuff. And to all of you kids and old folk and young folk who've been traveling these festivals and going off and creating amazing things. This is called Under the Midnight Stars. Thank you guys so much. We're DeadIron. Since we have awesome fire spinning happening now, that's pretty badass. Hey, guys, you want to hear one more song? I can't hear you, Starwood. Do you want one more song? Okay. We'll play you one more. This is for Ian Corrigan and all of the super awesome kind of cats that put on Starwood for us. We really appreciate it. And it's about the sort of the legacy that the Yoda figure in life leads for Luke Skywalker. You know, you want to be an awesome, like, knight or hero, right? And you want to do cool stuff, right? When you grow up, you want to do awesome stuff. I did. You have these heroes among you who have guided a path for us to follow. And it's an amazing thing, and we thank you for it, all the old wizards, so we can see which way to go.